Hello everybody, in today's video I will be showing you guys how to get tons of all of these different currencies in my singing monsters. So first let's just start off with gold. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the quad element monsters. So as you can see, Emprat on Plant Island is very good. He gets you a max of 86k with 96 per minute, which is decent. Quad elements are definitely one of the best monsters that you want to get that will produce you gold. But some other monsters that are harder to get, such as Woboxes and Wordos, give you more, but they are harder to get. So also gassed, like single element ethereals, are really good, with 192k at max with 112 per minute. And Wordos are also great, as you can see right here. Tons, it gives you tons, but it does cost 100 relics, so they're a little bit harder to get. But the best of all is going to be Woboxes, as you can see right here, 380 max, and for rare Wobox it's even higher at 475, which is insane, and epic Wobox is even higher. But yeah, so Woboxes are definitely the best. Second, I would go with Wordos, then single element ethereals, but the easiest and most efficient are probably the quad elements. So you can go over to your mirror islands. I don't have any mirror islands right now at this moment, but if you get a bunch of different mirror islands, you can just like farm up a bunch of quad elements, a bunch of Woboxes, and a bunch of Wordos, and you will be getting tons of gold every single day. So I think that's everything to be said about gold. So now let's move on to gems. So the number one best source of gems is mini mines. And right here on Plant Island I have the maximum mine, which you can get by getting the premium version of the game just by buying any amount of, just by spending any amount of money on the game. You get the premium version and you can upgrade to this maximum mine. But let me just show you what a normal mine is. It costs 10 gems. You can get it on 15 different islands, and if you're counting mirror islands and also the maximum mine on Plant, then that is 21 gems every single day, because these mini mines give you 1 gem every 24 hours. So in 10 days you get all your money back, and then from then on you just get however many mines you have, that many gems per day, which is amazing. And then the other way that you can also get gems in My Singing Monsters is on Wublin Islands and Celestial Islands, because they have a 7% chance of giving you gems. And the best thing to do if you want to farm up gems on Wublin Island is to get a bunch of Zints, because as you can see, they are very easy to fill up, and with a 7% chance of giving you a gem, it is really worth it. You can get loads of gems. I only have 4 right now, but I plan on getting a bunch more in the future, just to, get more gems. And yeah, and also Celestial Island. It is harder to obtain Celestials, but they do also give you gems once in a while. So now let's go back to Plant Island and let's move on to food. Now food is very important, because this is how you upgrade your monsters. You can get them to produce more currency and also get them to get bigger, which will help your islands look better, which is also nice. And also you can teleport people such as like single element ethereals, mythicals, and also like Sugarbush to start up Sugarbush Islands. Any seasonals, you need just to get all of those monsters up to level 15, and then you can teleport them to any specific island that you need. So I would recommend spending about 50% of your gold income every single day on food. My current strategy for food right now is I just have bakeries, max bakeries on every single island, and I put 50,000 food to bake in every single one, just so it goes quicker and you get the same amount as doing like just on one island, and doing like a million on each, or whatever you want to say. But that's my strategy. That's what I would suggest. But other than that, there's nothing really else to talk about food. So now let's move on to shards. So let me go over to Ethereal Islands, and as you can see here, I have tons of ghasts and grumpires, because at the start I only had ghast and grumpire on Ethereal Island, so I just kept breeding them and placing every single one that I got, just so I could start up a nice little shard farm. And then you can spend these shards on tribal islands, which is another way that you can get gems that I didn't mention earlier. As you can see here, if you get into a good tribe, you can get loads of gems by leveling up. And at the start, it's very cheap to upgrade your monster, but it does get a little bit more expensive once you get to the higher levels. So that is one great way that you can use shards for. So yeah, I would suggest just placing everything you get down on Ethereal Island until your bed fills up, and just upgrade your castle until it goes to the gems, because I think it's kind of just a waste to spend gems on Ethereal Island unless you don't have any duplicates left. But yeah, so that's about it for shards, and we also have keys, which I'll talk about a little bit. There's not really a strategy for getting them. You can get them by having tons of different friends on your friends list that can give them to you, and also just doing like the spinner wheel and the memory game, just things like that can get you keys. But there's no specific strategy to get keys, so I'm not going to really talk much about that. And then also relics, the only place you can get relics like daily or whatever is going to be Amber Islands. I currently don't have a lot of monsters. I only have one monster on Amber Islands, but if you get multiple, as you can see, it does 2 per month, which it doesn't sound great, but once you get tons of them, you can get like 1 or 2 per day. And then you can buy Wordos, which gives you tons of gold. They sound great, look great, so that is a great use for relics. But other than that, you can't really do much to get more relics. And yeah, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I didn't talk about star power, but I mean, the only thing that there is to talk about is sometimes there's like rare monsters you can buy and just cool decorations. But yeah, other than that, that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions about how to get currencies, let me know down below in the comments, and I will make sure to answer you. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.